The sun sets, sprinklers run, families migrate home, and a team of roller derby skaters gear up for a scrimmage. A nondescript building in the Tri-Township Park District in Troy, Illinois, houses the meetups for the Confluence Crush roller derby team.
It started in 2011. Some skaters started from another league, and since it's the Confluence where the rivers meet, we're right by there, so they came up with the Confluence Crush. With roller derby, you have a jammer who wears the star on their head, and then you have 4 blockers for each team. So the goal is for the jammer to get through the blockers, and as they come around, and each person on the opposing team is a point. So you just want to get as many points as possible. We always work on a lot of footwork because you're on wheels, lots of strategy, how to get the jammer through, how to stop the opposing jammer. There's lots of strategies. We take people that don't even know how to skate and we'll teach them from beginners how to skate. You have professionals, doctors, lawyers, teachers, healthcare, moms, any size, any age, all kinds.
When I turned 40, I went into our local skateboard shop and they had a little card for a team that was here before Crush, and I just came and checked it out. Joining a team for the first time at my age then was very scary and caused a lot of anxiety, but once I got here, I kind of just got over it really quickly because of the atmosphere.
It's a really inclusive space, so we accept all kinds, we encourage all kinds. And I think being able to truly be yourself unlocks something in people, and they bond over it. It's such an insane thing to do, multiple times a week, coming here and just banging your body against people, playing a sport that doesn't make you any money, doesn't really have a ton of notoriety. But whenever it comes down to it, it is the most family-like environment of anything I've ever been a part of.
I love that it's something to do with my mom. It's kind of like a bonding experience, and we play together in gameplay too, so I'm her jammer and she's my blocker, so she's out there looking out for me on the track and off of the track. I was in a bad spot in life, and I feel like it really helped me get out of the mental health funk, and it just makes me active and want to do stuff outside of regular day life.
Roller derby has its roots in banked track endurance skating, going back as early as the late 1800s. The 1930s marked significant changes for the sport, making it more competitive and aggressive. Throughout the 20th century, derby evolved into a flashy display of showmanship. Always more of a spectacle than a legitimate sport, derby became known to most as entertainment linked to wrestling. It wasn't until around 2010 that everything changed.
People hit each other with trash cans, people flung themselves over rails, destroyed their bodies, but it was all sports entertainment. And it wasn't until the mid-20-teens, I'd say, where it really starts to turn on its head and really becomes about the female athlete, the non-binary athlete. That shift just kind of naturally happens as the game grows and as the space grows and becomes a more and more serious sport. It kind of becomes harder to sell to the general public because it's not as racy, because it's hard to follow, so it's something with a really hard learning curve. No matter how much they try to ramp up the production, whenever you can go and watch a football game or a baseball game, hockey game, I feel like it just automatically turns people off from trying to immerse themselves. It's unfortunate, and I think it takes away from some of the beauty that comes from the natural footwork and the strength that these people have.
Roller derby isn't football or baseball. With remarkably less media coverage and consumer interest, derby teams are tasked with covering their own costs for equipment, facility rentals, and travel. A lot of their work is off the rink, crowdsourcing, fundraising, and just spreading the word.
We do a lot of marketing, a lot of work to get it out there because people don't really realize it's out there. Whether it be a juniors team, a men's team, a women's team, there's roller derby in every single state, but you just don't know.
And at the end of the day, they always share the wealth.
We do a lot of charity work, like we work with Caddy Shack, which is a cat rescue. Some of them just worked with a home for adults with disabilities. We work with a lot of women's shelters in Illinois, so like when we have bouts, we do raffles. We were a lot bigger pre-COVID, so we're in the process of rebuilding. Our goal is just to keep going and keep growing.
I will do this for however long I can.
And I will as well.
It's just something special.
It really is special.